Hello, all you wonderful people of YouTube. My name is Kyle, aka Cello Player 08. Welcome back to my channel if you are, and if not, welcome to my first video that you're probably seeing. Uh, so today I wanted to talk about the Uproar Festival. If you don't know what the Uproar Festival is, it's a rock music festival where a lot of popular bands, or just bands in general that are rock music that have been around or whatever, get to go into this tour, and they go all around the country and play music for people, and pretty much like a normal tour. Okay, so this year's lineup isn't exactly what people would consider top quality. I like the lineup, but I'm going to explain to you why people don't, or at least I'm assuming. So the top band is Alice in Chains. I love Alice in Chains. I like a lot of their music. Pretty much, so I'm going to kind of just skip a lot of this and just go right into the other bands. There is, who else is there? There is Jane's Addiction with Dave Navarro. If you don't know who Dave Navarro is, then okay. If you know Jane's Addiction, great. But I love Jane's Addiction too. Like I like a few of their songs. Hold on. Sorry, I had to burp there for a second. But yeah, Jane's Addiction with Dave Navarro. I love Dave Navarro because he's also done other things like Ink Master. He's a pretty cool dude. So I like Jane's Addiction. Coheed and Cambria. A lot of people don't know Coheed and Cambria, but if you played Rock Band, you will know Coheed and Cambria for the song "Welcome Home." That's the only reason people know Coheed and Cambria, at least I feel, because that's how I got caught onto them. And I started listening to some of their other stuff, and they're pretty good. I like their music. And then also Circus Survive. And then there's also some other bands that are going to be there: Walking Papers, Danko Jones, Middle Class Rut, New Politics, and Chuck Schaefer Picture Show. One of those bands has Duff McKagan in it, and I haven't been paying attention. I don't remember which one. So, Duff McKagan, you're awesome, but I wish I could go see you. Anyway, beside the point. So this Uproar tour, people are complaining about how bad it is. Being a musician myself and being a music fan in general, I feel that people don't understand what Uproar is doing. They're trying to bring these other bands that don't get a lot of exposure, or do get a lot of exposure and just haven't been around in a while, and they're want to like trying to make a second run, like Jane's Addiction, because they were popular back in the '90s. So like they want to give bands a second run, or just bands that aren't as popular as other ones these spots and these major tours. So that's how Coheed and Cambria and Jane's Addiction and Circus Survive got on there, and these other bands with the other whatever. They're giving these options. And with all these other bands that are popular or major bands, like, you know, Shinedown, of course, my favorite band, Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed, even though they're not in touring right now, and like these other popular bands, people are complaining because they don't get to see their favorite bands anymore, or at least this tour. You know, it's like people need to realize that they can't have the same 5 bands on a certain tour unless it's like an actual tour geared towards that every year, and they won't even do it every year. But the point is, like, it's gonna be 5 different bands every year. Yes, some can make a reappearance in the lineup, but this year is not that time. So people are complaining that they don't get to see their favorite bands. Now, I I like the lineup, and like just like there's a contest going on for the 2013 Uproar for Irvine, California, and it's a flyaway contest. Like if you're in another state and you enter the contest and you win, you'll be flown out to California to see the tour, to see that show, and then like people are saying, like, for instance, somebody said, how about you pack up the lineup and fly them away because they don't like the lineup. It's just it's a lot of things. People are saying they're disappointed. People are saying that it's off, bad lineup, terrible lineup. Um, you know, just everybody's just complaining, and it's like then they're talking about bands that should be there. It's like at least they're doing the lineup, or at least they're doing the tour. Because I guarantee you, if they would have said, okay, you know what, we're sorry, fans, we're not able to put on the Uproar tour this year, there would be a lot more people bitching that there wouldn't be an Uproar tour than having, quote unquote, to these fans, bad, terrible bands. They would be more pissed that there isn't even an Uproar tour for them to even look at the lineup. and people are just like, just so, I don't want to call people stupid. I really don't. It's just that they don't appreciate music enough to at least accept the fact that they're doing an Uproar tour, and these bands have said yes and got the okay, and they're on the tour. And like, me being a music fan, even though I don't have the money for it, if I had the money for it, I would go. It's just like there's an overwhelming amount of hate towards this lineup. It's like, so, and then the funny thing is, some of these bands will probably even, you know, go and these fans even go and see them anyway, just because they want something to do over the summer. So that's what I'm saying. It bothers me that these people are saying these things, saying how the lineup is terrible, almost saying that all these bands suck and they shouldn't be there. It's like they have two different tours. They have the Uproar tour and the Mayhem tour. The Mayhem tour is geared towards other bands, like, for instance, Avenged Sevenfold and all these heavier style bands, Bullet for My Valentine, Slayer, all these other bands that are like heavier. And Uproar is that kind of show where it's kind of like mixed. Like, you have some heavier bands, like you can have it Avenged Sevenfold and Shinedown in the same show, kind of thing. You know, that's what that tour's for. So giving Alice in Chains the head spot, and Jane's Addiction and Coheed and Cambria, all these other bands, you know, that's what they're doing, and it bothers me that people are just saying that it's such a bad lineup, and then like literally comment after comment after comment after comment, it's all bad. Like, they're they're just so bad, and it's just like people just don't appreciate it. And I want to know what your comments are, your thoughts, opinions, all that stuff. So if you would like to leave a video response, because that's what I want to see. I want to see some video responses from you guys. You guys'? God, I can't talk. You guys, and let me know what you think of this, or just in general, like tours in general. Here's like the question of the day. What do you think of tours having specific bands? Like, okay, for instance, the Big Four. There's always a Big Four in every different genre. Like, for instance, like the Big Four in metal, the Big Four in that. Like, those tours are specifically geared towards those four bands. Um, Tours like the Uproar tour and Mayhem and Carnival of Madness now, and these rock tours, they're supposed to be geared towards different bands. But like, do you think that certain tours should be geared towards the same certain set of bands, and do them like every other year, or do them every so many years or whatever? So let me know what you think in the comments or video response. Also, if you like this video, like the video, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. And I will talk to you guys later, because I'm talking way too much. So until next time, guys, I'm Kyle. I'm out. Peace.